G'day, guys, and welcome back to Ados the Great YouTube channel. Our first Rabbitohs video, well, not of 2023, I guess, but technically of 2023, or about the 2023 season. All right, today, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be naming my best 17 for the Rabbitohs. And I thought, why not get out the Christmas shirt? We're in December now. I think it's an absolute fire Christmas shirt. I love it. And I hope you guys enjoy it as well. I'm sure a lot of you guys have these shirts. I just think they're very fun. And gets you into the season, the joys of Christmas and the joys of being a South Sydney supporter. All right, guys, as you can see to the left of me, I have a blank background that's going to have my team list come up on it. Now, it's not going to be that long of a video. I'm not going to explain it too much. I've got my 1 through to 16 pretty much set in stone. And then the 17 it was the hardest one for me to pick. But the rest of it, I think, is pretty straightforward. I know there's going to be a lot of you guys that disagree with me. And remember, these are just my opinions. So if you do disagree, you're welcome to your own opinion. Let me know what yours is in the comments, though, and what changes you would make to my team list. All right, starting off with the fullback. I think this one is very straightforward. Latrell Mitchell, 100% locks that spot in. The first winger, Alex Johnston. The second winger, now there's several options we could go on the wing. Tane Milne, Isaac Thompson, Richie Kenner. There's a lot of players that we could pick there. We are spoiled with depth there. We've got a lot of young kids coming through as well that might get a run on the wing eventually. But I think from the get-go, Tane Milne, I think he's unavailable for round 1. Unless the Charity Shield or something counts, and then I think he's good to go. But I think round 1 we will see Isaac Thompson get the wing spot. So I think partnering Alex Johnston on the wing will be Isaac Thompson. So they are my wingers. In the centres, I'm keeping it pretty straightforward here, pretty simple. Going Campbell Graham and Isaiah Tass. Both of them did a good job late in the season, and I think we should continue to run with them. All right, in the halves, I've gone Cody Walker and Lachlan Ilias. I don't think there's going to be too many people that disagree with that. They were our best halves in 2022, and I think they'll continue to be our best options for the halves in 2023. All right, in the front row, I've gone Tom Burgess and Tavita Totola with Damien Cook at dummy half. Now, I think this is the best option for the front row. You could look at maybe starting Hame Saleh and bringing Tom Burgess off the bench. A few other options you could look at: Liam Knight, Davey Mwale, Shaq Mitchell. There's heaps of options we could look at. But I think Tom Burgess starting and Hame Saleh off the bench is probably our best option, to be honest. So that is my front row: Tom Burgess, Junior Totola and Damien Cook. In the second row, Keon Koloamatangi and Joy Arrow. That's an easy one. And locking up the scrum, Cameron Murray, another very easy pick. He will be our captain once again, and I am proud to have Cameron Murray as our captain. All right, off the bench, I've gone Peter Mamazales. Absolute gun of a player, and I think we will work with him off the bench. I think it's a smart move to do that. Damien Cook is not getting any younger. He's slowly starting to become a little bit injury prone and a bit of a liability. So I think bleeding Mamazales off the bench is a good option. Might be an unpopular opinion, but I would not mind to see Mamazales start like the Panthers do with Mitch Kelly, and then they bring Api Coruscant on. That's what they've been doing, or they did this year, I should say, not moving on to next season, because Api's not there, obviously. But I think we could do that as well. That could be another option we look at. But realistically, I think Damien Cook starts, plays the majority of the game, and Mademoiselles gets a little bit of footy, a little bit of game time at the end or prior to half time or just after half time. Something like that. I think Cookie will play around 60 minutes and Pete will play about 20. So that's my pick there. I'm also taking Saliva Havili. Havili can play a multitude of positions: lock, second row, front row, dummy half. Could probably fill in the halves if we were desperate. Yeah, I think I will use him off the bench as a utility forward, and I think that's a very good option for us. Hame Sele is my number 16. I think he's a lock for this year. He has to be in the 17 somewhere, and I definitely think he will be, whether that's starting or coming off the bench. I guess we will soon see. Now, for this final spot, there's like 7 players that I think could get it. Jed Cartwright, Michael Cheekham, Jacob Host, David Mawale, Shaq Mitchell, Liam Knight, Tane Milne. Fiji played him in the second. They played him at lock as a middle forward, and I think we could do that off the bench as well. He played very well for Fiji in the middle of the season internationals, so I think we could do something similar. But I do think that he will be I do think he will miss out, to be honest. But yeah, that is going to wrap it up from me, though, guys. Let me know your. Oh, hang on, I haven't given you my final spot. It's still tough. I still don't know, to be honest. I think Jed Cartwright, when I look at the other players, I think Havili and Saleh would more be your middle forwards, and then Jed Cartwright would probably be the number 17. But let me know what you guys think. Who should round out the bench? Other than that, though, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed this one. And as always, my friends, I will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.